Welcome to Retired to Ride Tour 2024, and this is the third video, and today we're going on a coast ride. Our start point is from our self-catering place in Colbat. And we're heading towards a town called Ceuta, and the whole route will take us in a loop around Barcelona down to the coast. And I'll put the maps on the film so you can see where we are and where we're going. Looks like a good day. Looks sunnier this morning than it was yesterday. I think we're looking at 25 degrees today. Fingers crossed. And we're off. See you later. So the first part of the route takes us from Colbat to the red marker, which is Ceuta. From Ceuta, we'll take the road down towards the coast just above Mataro. And the road we're most interested to ride is the BV5301 going south. Previously, we checked the route on the map and then opened up the map to see if the road was good for bikes. So you can see here, it's a pretty good road. We set off from Colbat and head straight onto the A2 interstate Autovia motorway for about 4 kilometers before picking up the B111 going over the mountains to Manresa. Today we have 3 bikes on the trip, so it's us on our pan-European Honda 1100. Behind us are Buddy and Jan on the BMW R1250 RT, and behind them is Dave on the Triumph 900 Tiger. And interestingly, Dave once worked as a nail clipping sweeper in a Hong Kong nail salon. In the far distance, we can see the Pyrenees on the horizon. It's quite exciting because in a few days, we're going to be riding over the Pyrenees. This road, the B111, has quite stringent speed controls, and we know it's patrolled by the local police. And most of the time, it's about 50 kilometers an hour. We just mosey along, do our own thing, keep to the speed limits and enjoy the ride. And just for your interest, Buddy once worked as a sea urchin cleaner in a Hong Kong fast food restaurant. And he was known by the locals as Budol Bredo. Exactly how much of what I'm telling you is true is up to you to decide. Anyway, back to the ride. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. We're in the low 20 degrees, thereabouts, and it's nice and warm, sunny. It's going to be a good day, I think. You can see the other 2 bikes stretched out behind us. We keep plenty of space between us as we head down towards Manresa. And from there, we're going to pick up the C25. The C25 is single carriageway, then dual carriageway, all the way to Vic. The C25 isn't the most interesting of roads, but it's pleasant enough, and it takes us all the way to Vic. Once in Vic, we stop for the first coffee of the day. Time for coffee, I think. From Vic, we go south to get to Savour, avoiding the motorways. Quick stop in Savour to adjust the sat-nav just to make sure we go on the road we want to go on. And now we're on it, the BV 5301. This road is like a tarmac snake threading through beautiful forests and hills. It's wonderful. The area is very popular with walkers or hikers, and the road is popular with bikers and cyclists. Quick wave to some of the locals, and I hope they're enjoying their day as much as we're enjoying ours. Apart from the fact this road is so beautiful, one of the reasons that we chose it today was to give Buddy and Jan a chance to get used to these types of roads before we head up into the Pyrenees. Another plus to this road is that it has no junctions or turn-offs or roundabouts or traffic lights or anything. It's just this flowing ribbon of tarmac through the hills. These crazy mosaic pattern of black bitumen repair strips on the roads are okay in this weather, but if it's raining, they become very slippery. We are three very different types of bikes today that serve the same common purpose. So our bike, the older black Honda, is a V4 engine configuration, 1100cc. The BMW that Jan and Buddy are on is a flat twin, 1250cc. And Dave's Triumph is a triple cylinder, inline triple cylinder, 900cc. And Brenda, as usual, is doing a most accomplished job with the GoPro. It's almost like you're there. These cyclists are certainly getting a workout, and we're going to be on this road in total about 50 minutes from end to end, so they've got a good way ahead of them. I don't know about the others, but I'm beginning to think about lunch. And hopefully that'll be somewhere with cake. Buddy and Jan on their hired BMW, Ben's swinging like they've been doing it all their lives. Considering they only picked the bike up a couple of days ago, that's quite impressive. More local bikers out and about enjoying the day. It's fantastic, isn't it? I do like some of these twist and turn camera angles that Brenda seems to pull off so well. Must be lunchtime by now. So I was right, it is lunchtime, so we stop at the very southern end of the BV 5301. We managed to find a very interesting tapas bar and choose a selection for lunch. So here we are, spot of lunch, and it's tapas time. Brenda?
Russian salad.
Dave?
Ensalada y bacalao.
Bacalao?
Buffalo wings.
And Buddy's got Russian salad. And I got albondigas with shrimps. Wonderful. And thumbs up if that was a good road.
Fantastic.
It was amazing, wasn't it? Cool.
I was toggling too.
So, bon appetit. Buddy there was referring to toggling, which is a feature on the BMW bike he's hired, related to the TFT screen. It was all very complicated for me. Now we're making our way down towards the coast. And here we are in Arenis de Mar. I think I said that right. It's a pretty little place, and we move on down to the seafront and take a ride along the Paseo. Speed limits don't seem to apply to this bloke. Anyway, we meander along the front, looking at the boats in the marina and the beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea before heading north, back up towards the C25 motorway. We pick up the road going north towards the C25, a nice road, big sweeping bends. And Brenda and I drop to the back so that we can film the other bikes in front of us. We managed to include a good flyby shot of Jan and Buddy on the BMW. And another one of Dave. We are in fact heading towards a little place called Arbusis for our last coffee stop of the day. Jan and Buddy doing really well on this BMW that they've hired. In the late afternoon sun, we take our final coffee stop of the day. And a big thumbs up from everybody for a fantastic day's riding. Now we're back on the C25 heading back towards Manresa and then over the hill to Colbat, and that'll be the end of our ride today. Something like 330 kilometers we managed to do today, and tomorrow we move closer to the Pyrenees. Thank you for sharing our day with us. We hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you'll come back and watch number 4.